We needed your bathroom painted, and the app was like,
oh my God.
would you like to hire a female to do this job? And you're like, I would.
Hey, that's a really good idea.
And she showed up with one paintbrush and no paint.
I mean, what a bombshell. Who saw that coming?
I pretty much paid her like $700 to prime my bathroom.
Oh, wait, I remember this.
She brought one paintbrush. And I was like, I have a roller. She's like, oh, it's not my technique.
And you're like, get me a man in here immediately. Preferably someone who speaks Spanish and gets it done in a day.
Seriously. And he came in and did it in an hour and a half. He was like, it's good. I did 3 coats.
I'm dying. I'm going to spot. Oh, yeah. Spot me. I'm dying.
Meanwhile,
now the Estrogen Network presents Afternoon Yak.
Man.
Canceled.
10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper, underground methods, top-notch hoes get the most.
Babe, it looks crooked to me.
Babe, it's not crooked. It's the wall that is crooked. That is crooked by like 1.5 inches. It's not crooked.
Are you sure that it's not crooked?
Do you see this bubble? Look. The bubble is in between, perfectly centered between the 2 lines. Perfectly centered.
Maybe the bubble is wrong?
Oh my God. The bubble is not wrong. The bubble is right. The bubble is right.
Let's get a moment of silence for our brother here, for having to go through that.
If I was running the air conditioner and it's cold, how did that burn up?
Just don't make the air cold or hot. It turns the blower motor.
Why wasn't the cold air just blowing on it so it didn't get hot?
Oh boy. We don't air condition wires. We air condition people.
Really? Being a mother is the most difficult job on the planet? Oh yeah! I thought roofing in the middle of July is a redhead. I thought that was difficult. But these mothers are bending over at the waist, putting DVDs into DVD players. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it.
You know what I'd like to see from men on International Women's Day?
What?
I'd like to see them doing things that would actually have a positive impact on women's lives.
Well, they are the garbage men picking up your used cat litter. They work in the sewer system to clean up your nasty shit. Mine for coal so that you can have electricity to cry about what a victim you are online. Drill for oil so you can have gas in your car to make it to Taylor Swift's concert. Are the truck drivers delivering coffee to your local Starbucks. And are the ones risking their lives working the most dangerous jobs in the country so that you can live a life that's safe and sound. Maybe you should be the one that's more appreciative of men. Dang. That's tough.
Privilege is invisible to those who have it. If she realized the amount of work men do to keep society running that no one gives credit for, she wouldn't have made that video.
In what sense is our society male-dominated?
The fact that the vast majority of wealth is owned by men, the vast majority of capital is owned by men. Women do more unpaid labor.
A very tiny proportion of men, and a huge proportion of people who are seriously disaffected are men. Most people in prison are men. Most people who are on the street are men. Most victims of violent crime are men. Most people who commit suicide are men. Most people who die in wars are men. People who do worse in school are men. Where's the dominance here precisely? What you're doing is you're taking a tiny substrata of hyper-successful men and using that to represent the entire structure of Western society. There's nothing about that that's vaguely appropriate.
A lot of changing in 3 or 4 months. You said you got a man that has money now.
Yeah. I do. I just wanted to let you know also, I wear my bonnet in public. And I saw what you had to say about that.
I done found the Lord, and I got myself a man with money right now, and everything's okay. Now, I wear a bonnet when I go outside, but what's wrong with that? I don't know what's wrong with wearing the bonnet. You trying to tell me I'm ghetto? What's ghetto about that? What's ghetto about what I'm doing? What's ghetto about What's ghetto about that, huh? Well, I can't be a lady like this. I mean, I just wear my bonnet every now and then. I just wear my bonnet every now and
If you have $5 and have to give somebody $250, you'd be upset. Johnny had to have at least $300 million and have to give up $150 million? And they weren't even married but 10 years and $150 million? Give me a fucking break. What? And ladies, here's a woman I've been saying, right on. No, you can't, baby, that's not fair. Not no $150 million. I see a lot of you ladies sitting there going, get all the money you can. Shit, I'm glad she did get all that money. She earned it. She earned it. That you damn right. She was married to him. She deserved that money. Get the fuck out my face with that bullshit. No. Stop it. No, don't get me wrong. If you marry somebody and neither one of you have anything and you build $300 million together, you deserve half. But Johnny was $300 million in when they met. And I'm quite sure she knew.
The reason the ladies were happy she got $150 million is because they treat marriage like a business and think they're automatically entitled to half just because they were married, regardless of if they actually contributed to the money they want to take.
POV, you wanted to go shopping for new home decor now that Christmas decorations are down, but he wanted to watch football, so you got mad and got your way, but now he's not excited and the whole day is ruined. Caption reads, I just want him to be happy about going. Ah yes, the classic, it's not enough that you agreed to what I wanted, you also have to want what I want. It's not enough that you won, he also must enthusiastically lose. I just have two questions. 1, why is you getting what you want more important than him getting what he wants? And 2, why should he be happy about you putting zero consideration into how he wanted to spend his day? Moreover, why can you not both get what you want? A football game is only a few hours. Is your store only open for those specific few hours? Maybe the reason that he's not excited has less to do with him just being a barf-encrusted jumbo jerk, and more to do with the fact that his wife constantly puts herself above and before him. You making this video shows that you both understand each other's wants, but that only yours matter. And what's crazy is I don't think he would treat you this way. I don't think that you would be held to the standard of having to sacrifice what you wanted to do, going to the store, to sit there and pretend to be happy about watching this game. I would wager that you would not even begrudgingly agree to sacrifice your errand. All I'm saying is reciprocal effort and consideration is everything.
I just found out my wife just left her corporate job for a cashier job because like she wants to get out of the payments that she's doing.
Payments of what?
Child support, ma'am.
Is there a reason why you're not paying to support this child?
I left my job and I did do it intentionally.
Wait a minute. You intentionally left your job?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
How much did you make at your last job?
Annually, $70,000. Now I work at a convenience store.
How much are you making now?
$30,000 a year.
What's the qualification to work at that job?
You just need a high school diploma.
High school diploma?
Yes,
and you have a master's degree. I'm not about to play with you. So, you're now making $30,000 a year, and you think that I should base child support on $30,000 instead of the $70,000 that you intentionally stop working at?
Well, that is my annual income now.
Ma'am, I'm going to make you pay child support. $899.60 is going to be your monthly child support obligation that you're going to pay each month to this man.
Wow, that's a decent chunk for what she's making after tax.
If you enjoyed this video, I promise you'll enjoy this next video. I will see you there.